All right, we should be live. I hope I'm in. Okay, good. I'm in the right live. And let me just get to YouTube to watch it. Where did it go? All the way over here. Why is it all the way over here? Let me move it over here. On over here. No. How about over here? That's better. Hello, Al. Hi, Kevin, Margot. And we have Kevin, Linda. Thinking of you, Linda, and thinking of you too, Scooter. Tough days. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, I am not in live chat. Please make sure you're in live chat. Though the other day, something was going on with live chat. And hi, Chris Ray. Hi, Barb Olson. All right, so there is. Hello, Jeannie's talking about life. So there is a. Hi, 61. I don't think you guys expected me to be on time, and I am pretty much on time, even though I'm a little late because I had to restart my Streamlabs. Hi, Senrisa. So another case has come up, and it's about a woman who's 33, mother of two, missing from Tennessee, and it has vibes of Gabby Petito, not exclusively high earthbound spirit, and there's some reasons why, because Gabby Petito didn't have children. She wasn't a mother of two. They didn't take their dog with them on their cross-country trip. And so there are differences. And Gabby Petito was 33 years old. But what does ring true is the cross-country trip, is something happening, and a police run-in. And I'll explain more about that. But there are differences, like a warrant that was out for the boyfriend's arrest, and no one hearing from either one of them. So we'll talk about it, but there are some vibes of this. But to me, I don't think it looks good. They haven't heard from them in 3 weeks. Let me hold on. Okay, so here is the couple there. And let me make this a little larger, see if you can see it a little better. Okay. So they left from Tennessee. They were going to Orange County, California, and they were going to visit family. The woman's name is Nikki Alcaraz, but she's also known as Nikki Cunningham. And they left from Nashville, Tennessee. Now, her boyfriend actually was listed in some of the things as Steven Tyler Stratton. In other articles about this, he's listed as Tyler Stratton. So whichever one, whatever you want to go by, I think because of the Steven Tyler thing, they're going with the Tyler Stratton. But they set out in a Jeep in early May, and they didn't have children, just a dog with them. And I'll show you a picture of the dog. Let's see here. And this is the Jeep that has not been seen. Okay, and her Jeep has a license plate number of BGL 3539, and it has a Mama Tried sticker on it. It has camo seats. Okay, let's go to a little bit more of this story. So Nikki last communicated with her sister, Toni Alcaraz, on May 8th, telling her that she was in Arizona and she planned to complete the trip. But the sister never heard anything else from her after that Monday morning, May 8th, and said she talks to her almost every day. So she's really scared something happened to them. Now, I don't even think she made that text, okay? That's why I really think something happened, because on May 4th in Torrance, the couple had a run-in with the cops. And they say a witness, according to a sheriff's office police report from the Torrance County Sheriff's Office, a witness saw Stratton punch Nikki in the face. Now, why he wasn't arrested, I don't know. Stratton had blood coming from his mouth and nose, and he said he was attacked by Nikki. Neither wanted to press charges, and authorities said they were each given rides to different places. Now, I don't understand that at all. So that's probably going to come completely under fire. As well as Stratton had a warrant out for his arrest for allegedly violating his probation in connection with an unrelated theft charge, but was not busted. Alcaraz, Nikki Alcaraz, called her sister crying and upset, and I quote her sister Toni saying, "Her eye was already turning black, and you could tell she was beat up pretty bad." Okay, I'm going to put a picture of that. Okay. Look at the bruises on her arm. And okay, so the attack left her with a black eye, but her boyfriend Stratton claimed he was hit with blood coming from his mouth and nose. So there was a friend that was going to go pick her up, and something happened. Let me get to because she called her sister crying and upset, and she said, you know, her eye had already been black, was turning black, and you could tell she was beat up pretty bad. So a family friend drove to New Mexico to bring Nikki to California. The morning they were supposed to leave, she told him that she had to go back and find Tyler because she had a bad feeling. So the friend left without her. And the friend was there, but then left. And her sister said that's believed to be the last person to see her alive on May 6th, to see her, okay? The sister communicated 2 days later on May 8th, but I don't even think that was her on May 8th, being that the message was that she intended to complete the trip. Now, both Nikki and Stratton's phones have been turned off. And her sister said, "I'm scared something happened to them, whether they got in another fight or if they crashed her Jeep somewhere." She doesn't know. The couple's Mid-trip run-in with law enforcement is one that resembles Gabby Petito's, right? But as much as they fumbled that whole thing, this is crazy that there was not an arrest made. So just very crazy. So now they have Nikki Cunningham was last seen May 6th in Moriarty, New Mexico with Tyler Stratton. She was last seen in a black Jeep Wrangler with Tennessee plates and a "Mama Tried." It's "Mama Tried," not "Mama Tired" bumper sticker. Due to history of domestic assault, we believe she's in danger. Yeah, there's a history there. She may be located in New Mexico, Arizona, or California. Hashtag bring Nikki home. Please contact the Moriarty Police Department with information, 505-832-6060. Now we're going to take a look. She's 5'6". She's heavily tattooed, brown eyes, dark-colored hair. And let me just... Oh, I see that guy, that Tennessee guy was that is Ohio escapee was found, right? Okay, so let me go to something else now. I want to go, no, we're on the same case. I mean, I want something else in this case. I want to look at Facebook. Okay, so let's go. We're going to bring up her Facebook. This is all public. So works at Brewhouse West. Lives in Nashville, Tennessee. From Ashland City, Tennessee. In a relationship. Family seeks answers after woman disappears. So someone tagged her here and said there's media coverage in California. We are sharing it frequently. Okay. Hope she's okay. Come home. People are worried sick. So let's see what some of these comments say. I live in Prescott. I'm very confident. I saw this Jeep a few weeks ago. I remember seeing it and noticed several stickers. One referenced, if it tired mom. No, it didn't. It's Mama Tried. And it's so weird. You say you see things, how many times. There was a shirt when we were in Edisto. It said Mama Tried. And I thought it said Mama Tired too. And then Janae was saying that's a popular Southern expression, Mama Tried. But they keep, a lot of them are getting it wrong, and they're saying Mama Tired. And this one's saying Tired Mom. I remember because it made me laugh. I thought to myself, at least you're a tired... See, this girl's got it all wrong, okay? Tired mom in an awesome Jeep and not an ugly minivan. One sticker was something feminist-like, and it was pink. There are lots of Jeeps in this area. I don't mean to offer false... Okay, yeah, okay, lady, that's really... Let's see. Is the dog microchipped? Somebody asked. Let me see here. Did you see that she was seen in the ATM camera in Reading with a different man? I just read it. Okay, so someone's saying 1 minute ago that she was seen. Now let's see if this is just a freaking faker. Let's see. Nashville News, and they have pictures. Well, let's see if she was seen in May 27th. Let's see that, okay? Let me just check that out. Nashville News. Nashville News. Okay, I am looking on the Nashville News. see absolutely nothing of the sort there. Why don't you leave? I just read it on A National News. What, they have pictures? Hey, Jennifer.
Alexandra.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hey, Jennifer, why don't you leave? Hold on a minute. Okay, sorry guys, my daughter's biking home, so I just have her on speaker here while I'm going to finish this, so then just in case anything happens, she can scream. All right, now, so I was looking at this Jennifer Nicole Brumley and going to see what she's talking about. Okay, so let's see. She says here, a documentary on the Osage murders airs tonight on the Smithsonian Channel. But where is this thing, Jennifer, where you're saying that they saw this woman? How come you didn't link that? Right? I don't believe this. I'm sorry. I'm not putting too much stock in what she says until I find it. Let me go back and search that lady that's missing. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Nikki's Facebook. And there's nothing there. Okay, hold on. It says they found her, and I want to see if that woman, this Jennifer here, I'd like to respond to her right now, but I don't want her... Okay, see, I don't... I have always... Okay. This person says, I am posting this on both of your Facebook pages. I have always tried to take care of you and treat you like family. That's why it really hurts me to know how you have taken advantage of me. Several weeks in the hospital, and I needed you to help me take care of my house, not steal everything. Why did you have that punk Tyler there? You do realize that he stole my guns in the past. I am missing my college class ring, a turquoise ring and a turquoise belt buckle, new in the box. Wow, okay. Panini sandwich press and a black plastic box with my tobacco tools, several lighters, couple $100 worth of lighters. If these items are returned to me, I will forget about it. However, if I don't get them back, I will take this all to the sheriff. This is probably what he had the arrest warrant, just right? I am really hurt that you would be a part of this. I really thought I could trust you. Wow. And somebody shared it. Taylor, so I wonder if it's a family member. Okay, so this is Michael Moss, and he is a homicide investigator. Oh my gosh. The guy's a homicide investigator. Look at that. That's crazy. It really does my heart good to know 200 of you, enough to say happy birthday. So, okay, let's go back. So it looks like his wife just got, okay, March 1st, he said, just got out of an extended hospital stay. Since my wife passed away, I am desperately in need of somebody to help keep my house clean. Please help if possible. Gosh, I wonder if she said she would keep his house clean and then they stole his stuff. But he had Taylor, Butler Cleaning Service. Mike, when did Blecky pass? Yes, a couple of months ago. A drug overdose. Wait a minute. His wife passed away from a drug overdose? Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I wish I would have known. I was shocked when I read your post. Michael said, I haven't answered back because I did not want you to worry about me, to watch me go downhill. I have been really sick. I'm getting better, Facebook friends. Okay, what have I done in my lifetime? I grew up on a dairy farm. I worked hard, had a love for British sports cars, got my first one while in high school. As a young man, I drove to Indy 500, the only time it was ever rained out. I got kicked out of high school for fighting, never graduated, but did go to college on the GI Bill, graduated with 2 degrees, went to work in the oil fields of Baytown, Texas at a roustabout, hated it, got drafted into the Army, made sergeant in 2 years, wanted to stay, but the recruiter lied to me, so I came home and went to college. I always loved cooking, so I had a competition barbecue team and loved it. I had been a food vendor and catered out of my home, cooked at the Jack Daniels barbecue, fun and good friends. One fall, I started my own turkey shoot, made really good money at it. I used to go to people's homes and cooked wild game dinners for them with the spoils of their hunting trips. Been a cop for 35 years, ended up as a senior police officer, 3 homicide investigator, even was awarded the first Distinguished Service Award, survived 3 gunfights with thugs, loved big old semi-diesel trucks, hauled a gasoline tanker when I was 17 years old, tried that now, can't. Drove some pretty bad trucks as a young man, especially when hauling watermelons out of Lake Okeechobee in Florida. Ended up driving for Western Distributing out of Denver, Colorado. Had a very beautiful state-of-the-art 359 long-nose Peterbilt, famous trucks. out on the roads. Mine was armored, and I hauled money for the U.S. mints to the Federal Reserves nationwide, always armed and ready. October of 2020, consolidated with large mule deer and ruptured 6 vertebrae. Collided with a large mule deer, ruptured 6 vertebrae. Okay, let's see if there's no spaces in this stuff. And a rotator cuff. 3 back surgeries later, I still can't walk without a cane. Can't stand up long enough to take a shower, and repeatedly am falling. I've fallen so many times that local EMTs have started to charge me to get me up off the floor. Bummer. Sucks. My hobbies. I collect old railroad pocket watches. I also collect old African hunting books. I have over 100 by the famous authors from the 1800s and early 1900s. At this time, my quality of life is non-existent. I'm a diabetic with COPD, and I'm not able to qualify for a motorized wheelchair. I don't know why, but it would be the only thing that would allow me the freedom of being mobile and able to get out of the house. I feel like I've paid my dues and spent my time in the box, and I should be able to get the help I need to keep active. As these ramblings show you, I have led a pretty active life, but it is so depressing to think that I am through, but I refuse to give up. And I do try to count my blessings, not my problems. I want to be able to get up and around again. These are just some things I'm thinking at 3 a.m. in the morning. I sincerely hope that I will be an inspiration to my grandkids. I hope that in some small way I've been able to help my fellow man and eased somebody's burdens. Good night, and thanks for dropping in. Let's see here. Somebody said, did you find Jesus along the way? Okay, he's got a lot of I don't know. So, okay, well, this apparently somehow they got involved here. Let me go back here again to Nikki. Let me look for, let me see, Nikki Alcaraz, Cunningham. I don't see anything about her being seen in California. I do find an Instagram for her. Let's see here. This has to be her, but that doesn't look like the guy, does it? Oh, that's a long, long time ago. Congrats on your engagement, Mrs. Cunningham. Yeah, that's a long time ago. Okay, that's not current. All right. Alcaraz, Nikki Cunningham. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Mom?
Yeah, are you home?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Everything all right?
I love you.
All right, love you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Sorry. She was driving home in Brooklyn, and so she stays on the phone with me until I make sure she gets home. All right, let's see. Let me make sure you guys are still here. Okay, you guys are still here. Okay, I'm going to go back in here again and try to find Try to find out what's going on. This is a little weird. Because why is that I don't believe anything that, and that girl, I mean, why would she, maybe she heard it from like a conspiracy channel. Who the freak knows? Okay, so update 529. Okay, hold on a minute. Someone is saying, another person saying, update 529. Nikki and Tyler were seen selling her cell phone at a kiosk in Redding, California. Please call 911 if you see them. All right, if that is true, but why is that not being put out there? Okay, let me see here. Okay, so somebody on May 12th said, Nikki's family asked me to do a Facebook post. Nikki Cunningham, legal name Nikki Alcaraz, is missing. Last seen 5/6, last text 5/8. We are hoping she has talked to friends to give an area of her whereabouts. She was last known to be in Moriarty, New Mexico, traveling to family in Southern California, but never made it. She was with Tyler Stratton, who physically assaulted her, causing injuries. We are worried for her safety. She was driving a black Jeep Wrangler with Tennessee Chatham tags. Mama tried bumper sticker. They do have a dog with them. Could potentially be in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Los Angeles. Please PM me or Nikki Chance Jordan with any information you may have. Find Nikki Cunningham. Okay, bring Nikki home. Now there's, and hold on a second. Here's his arrest warrant. He was arrested in Kentucky. I don't know, this is, I don't know what that is from. Let's see. It's a 2022 arrest in Warren County, Kentucky. Theft by deception, include cold checks, drug paraphernalia, buy, possess, tampering with physical evidence, Bowling Green Police Department possession of a controlled substance, first degree, first off, criminal possession of forged instrument, first degree, theft by deception. It says controlled substance is heroin. Okay, so while it has Gabby Petito vibes, there's a lot that's very, very different, okay? Very different, as in his criminal history compared to Brian Laundrie. Let's see. Okay, somebody's saying update. Nikki was spotted walking. No Tyler, no Jeep, no dog. 76 eastbound by Interstate 15 North, Fallbrook, California. If she is seen, call the police. But they don't even put... See? Somebody says, one day ago, update, false sighting. Last sighting alive in Flagstaff PD. What? See? That's what I'm saying. That's a false sighting. See, there's people posting all kinds of information that's not correct. Let me go back. Let's see what we can see. I'm not seeing. Let me try and see if she's been Nikki Alcaraz spotted selling cell phone. Okay, here's something. 17 minutes ago. Hold on a sec. Okay, so we do. Nikki Alcaraz was possibly spotted at a Walmart in California over Memorial Day weekend. Chatham County deputy said that Nikki was spotted at a Walmart in Redding, California on Saturday, May 27th. The Chatham County District Attorney Ray Crouch said the photo was taken when Nikki reportedly sold her phone at an Echo ATM. Authorities are still asking for the public's help finding her. No other information was released. Nikki set out in her black Jeep with her boyfriend Tyler and a dog. During their cross-country trip, the couple had a run-in with the police in Torrance County, New Mexico. According to the Torrance County Sheriff's Office report from May 4th, a witness saw Stratton punch Nikki in the face. The report went on to say that Stratton claimed he was hit also with blood coming from his mouth and nose. Neither of them wanted to press charges, so authorities say that Stratton and Alcaraz were given rides. Well, who took the Jeep? Nikki was dropped off in Moriarty, New Mexico, where she called her sister Tony. She was crying and upset. Her eye was already turning black, and you could tell she was beat up pretty bad. Shortly after the fight, Tony said a family friend drove to New Mexico, where he met up with Nikki in hopes of bringing her to California. That morning, when they were supposed to leave, she told him that she had to go back and find Tyler because she had a bad feeling, and so he left without her. Nikki and Tony texted 2 days later saying she said Nikki texted Tony 2 days later saying she was in Arizona with plans to complete the trip to California. Then I didn't hear anything after that, her sister Tony said. The fear over Nikki's disappearance has been heightened by some eerie similarities to the high-profile Gabby Petito case. Okay, so that is good news that she was seen, but she looks bad. If she's selling the phone instead of going somewhere, or calling someone, that friend or something, then given what that other guy posted about them stealing all this stuff, or the guy stealing all this stuff. It just looks bad. It looks like they need help really bad. She needs help really bad. And is she going to get it? So weird. Okay. Let me go back again. Okay, let me see here. Brother. Okay, hold on a second. Looks like her brother says something. Let's see what her the brother of Nikki Alcaraz claimed her boyfriend attacked her in their vehicle with such aggression that a truck driver had to intervene and pulled him away from her. Nikki, 33, was last seen on May 6th in Moriarty, New Mexico. 2 days before, she was seen in an alleged violent dispute with her boyfriend, Tyler Stratton, 33, as they were traveling. The pair set out on a road trip from Nashville to Southern California in a black Jeep Wrangler. Now, Alcaraz, Stratton, the dog, and the vehicle are all missing, and relatives are concerned, but there's no evidence that they're dead. However, the family of Alcaraz say it is highly unusual for her to vanish. He beat her up pretty badly, said Josh Alcaraz. He said that a passing driver stepped in to help his sister. A truck driver had to pull him off of her. Called the police. The police picked him up, took him a couple of exits down, and dropped him off. Somewhere along the way, the 33-year-old mother vanished, cops say, with witness accounts and police reports now indicating that some sort of struggle transpired shortly before her disappearance. Okay, then we have, after the attack, Alcaraz called her sister and a friend in New Mexico came to meet her, stay the night in a motel with her. The friend intended to continue the road trip with Alcaraz, but she wanted to try and find Stratton, who had not been seen since he was separated from Alcaraz. Alcaraz left the Super 8 motel in Moriarty, a town about 40 miles east of Albuquerque, around 7 a.m. on May 6th and has not been seen since. We are kind of lost, her brother said. We don't know what to do. He said that Alcaraz had driven the route many times, and it was unlike her to be out of contact. She's done that drive so many times. She can do it in 2 days with her eyes closed, you know. So it's really, really concerning that it's been so long. We would like everyone to keep your eyes open. If you see the Jeep, If you see him, if you see her, call somebody, call the police. Let's see. Neither wanted to press charges. Let's see. Alcaraz was photographed by police with a black eye. Stratton told police he too had been left with scrapes and bruises from their fight. A witness told responding officers they saw Stratton punch her in the face, but neither wanted to press charges. Alcaraz's sister Tony said Alcaraz told her she wanted to find Stratton. Let me see here. On the morning of May 6th because she had a bad feeling. Tony said her sister was on a mission. It's unclear if she did. 2 days later, on the morning of May 8th, Alcaraz texted her sister to say she was in Arizona with plans to complete her trip. It's unclear if she was alone or with Stratton and the dog. Her Jeep Wrangler was located by a license plate reader near Flagstaff, Arizona on May 8th. Okay, so they found the car the same day she had texted her sister, unless to tell her she was in Arizona. So, wait, it's just for a license plate reader. As officials search for leads, Tony told the outlet that she is worried that something may have happened to the two. I'm scared something happened to them. Whether they got into another fight or if they crashed the Jeep somewhere. I talk to her almost every day, so I'm scared something happened to them. But now we know she was seen here, so I guess we just have to wait and see here now what's going on with that new update that just came in. Oh my gosh, a Memorial Day mass shooting in Florida. Hollywood Beach Boardwalk. Oh my gosh, 9 injured, including kids, in a Memorial Day shooting there. It's crazy. What happened here? At least 9 people, including children, were hospitalized Monday after an altercation ended in gunfire at the Hollywood Beach Boardwalk. Hollywood police said they received calls from multiple people who were shot near Johnson Street after 2 groups got into an altercation which resulted in gunfire. 9 gunshot victims, including 4 children between the ages of 1 and 17, were taken to Memorial Regional Hospital and Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. 5 adults between the ages of 25 and 65 were also hospitalized. 1 of the victims was in surgery while the rest were in stable condition, police say. Police detained 1 person of interest and said another person is at large. Thank you to the Good Samaritans, the paramedics, the police, the emergency room doctors, and nurses for their immediate response to aid the victims of today's shooting, said Hollywood Mayor Josh Levy in a post on Facebook. All right, let me see here. Well, it says that. It's just crazy. It said that, hold on here. Wisconsin police are investigating a potential abduction of a 10-year-old boy which occurred on Saturday. The unknown suspect was seen approaching the unidentified child in Milwaukee before striking him and putting him in a U-Haul van. The child has not been identified. Police say the van was later seen driving on West Meineke Avenue. The suspect was described as a Hispanic man in his 30s, 5'2" or shorter, reportedly wearing a beige baseball cap, beige shirt, beige shorts. The boy was said to be African American. It says that's all. Anyone with tips should call the Milwaukee Police 414-935-7360 or Crime Stoppers at 414-224-TIPS. That's crazy. But they don't even have a description or anything of the child or know who they are. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we have Pennsylvania. Former Pennsylvania retirement home nurse is facing charges after she allegedly administered fatal doses of insulin to 3 patients, which resulted in 2 deaths. Heather Presti, 40 years old, admitted to intentionally injecting the victims, although 2 of them did not have diabetes and did not need insulin. The criminal complaint said that Presti told police that she felt bad for their quality of life. She had hoped that they would just slip into a coma and pass away. Presti is now facing charges of homicide, attempted murder, aggravated assault, neglect of care of a dependent person, and reckless endangerment. She was arrested last week after she allegedly admitted to police she injected at least 2 people with insulin. The incidents happened at the Quality Life Services in Chickara, a retirement home Presti worked at the time. 2 of the victims, ages 55 and 83, fell ill under Presti's care in November of 2022. They were taken to the hospital due to hypoglycemia. The 83-year-old had previously been hospitalized for hypoglycemia in October of 2022, and both victims passed away. In August of 2022, another victim was taken to the hospital with low blood sugar levels but survived the incident. The criminal complaint states the victim was under Presti's care at the time. Presti said the victim was in COVID isolation and that he was having a very difficult time and asked her to kill him. Oh my gosh. Crying baby found near bodies of dead teacher. What? Port St. Lucie. Florida police believe a man killed a woman he was romantically involved with before taking his own life in an apparent murder-suicide on Saturday. Port St. Lucie police conducted a welfare check at an apartment and discovered the bodies of a man and Amanda Hicks, a teacher, at Dr. David L. Anderson Middle School in Stuart, Florida. A crying infant that was found in a crib in the home was unharmed. Police forced their way into the locked residence after hearing the crying baby from inside. Officers then, who were outside, spotted 2 adults apparently dead from a rear sliding door. The baby is with a relative following Saturday's incident. Officials have not publicly named the deceased man or disclosed a motive. Oh. Okay, let's see what this is. A Florida woman was arrested on Saturday accused of barreling down a beach at 50 miles per hour, narrowly missing families who were enjoying the day on the water's edge with their dogs. The Volusia County Sheriff's Office said that Sarah Ramsamy, 26, narrowly missed a child and had a blood alcohol level of almost twice Florida's legal limit. The beach at Smyrna Dunes Park is off limits to vehicles and is a dog-friendly park. Ramsamy was charged with DUI, reckless driving, and failure to obey a traffic control device. She posted $1,500 bail about an hour after she was booked into jail. The sheriff's office released video from its helicopter and a deputy's body camera showing the scene. The helicopter shows Ramsamy's vehicle in tire deep water facing the shore, with people crowded around it. In the body camera footage, Ramsamy tells the deputy she's not sure what happened. I was the driver and they kind of stopped us and they said that we almost hit a child. She said, I don't think that we did, but that's what they told us. She further said she was trying to turn around but didn't think she could do a U-turn around here. Wow. That's crazy. She didn't kill anybody. Okay, and then there was a shooting in Arizona where a man kills 4, wounds 1 in a random shooting spree. A 20-year-old Arizona man's been charged with 4 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder after he just allegedly shot 5 people randomly in the Phoenix area. Aaron Byers was arrested on Saturday after Mesa police identified him in a video from near the scenes of several shootings on Friday and Saturday. 1 person was shot to death Friday in Phoenix. 4 more shot Friday and Saturday in Mesa. 1 of those 4 survived. Mesa police say Byers confessed to the shootings after his arrest. Mesa Detective Brandy George said that Byers has a lot of different motives for the shootings, which were apparently random. Investigators also suspect there may be some mental illness there. Really? Byers allegedly said he shot a 36-year-old woman in Mesa because she made him mad when he spoke to her. According to the probable cause statement, he reportedly said he shot her in the face and then he shot her another time because she wasn't dead yet. The woman didn't die and is undergoing surgery for serious injuries. Police found her shortly after midnight Saturday morning. The Phoenix victim was shot dead just before 3 p.m. on Friday. According to a probable cause statement, Byers said he shot him because he was abusing fentanyl, which he did not like since Byers' brothers abused the drug too. Byers reportedly told the man was not armed, was not a threat to him, and he got on a bus and left the scene after the shooting. The Mesa fatalities were a 41-year-old man found dead at about 10:30 p.m. and a 41-year-old man found dead at about 1 a.m., and a third person believed to be an adult man found dead about 2 a.m. According to the probable cause statement, Byers told police he shot the 41-year-old man because they discussed fentanyl with him. He shot the third man because he was homeless and not from around here. Byers added that he didn't call for medical help because none of the victims deserved it. Police saw Byers on videos near all of the shooting scenes and arrested him in his home in Mesa, initially charging him with trespassing on railroad tracks. Once in custody, however, Byers confessed to all of the shootings and told officers where to find the clothes he was wearing and the gun he used. They found those items at his home after obtaining a search warrant. Byers is being held without bail. His victims have not been publicly identified. Let's see what this is. Suspected killer of a Utah radio host. Is this the one? No, that was Washington, wasn't it? a man suspected of fatally shooting radio talk show host Gabby Ramos in 2021 has been extradited to Utah from Mexico to stand trial. Manuel Omar Burciaga Pereira, 36, arrived in Utah on Friday after more than a year of international efforts to return him. He's been charged with aggravated murder, aggravated assault, and domestic violence in the presence of a child. Ramos, 38, had at one time been engaged to Burciaga Pereira. Police say Burciaga Pereira shot Ramos, whose real name is Gabriela Cifuentes Castilla, several times in the chest, arm, and head on October 17, 2021, at her sister's home in Taylorville. After the shooting, he fled to his home in Chihuahua, Mexico, and efforts to bring him into custody began. He was finally arrested last Thanksgiving and has been held in Mexico City until the U.S. Marshals escorted him back to Utah last week. Taylorsville Police Chief Brady Cottam said that multiple federal and state agencies as well as Mexican agencies worked together to bring the suspect to Utah. He's been booked into the Salt Lake County Jail. All right, so I think, hi Marianne. And what did I have to ask? Oh, Christiane, I think Bucky was trying to reach you about something. Is it Bucky Ann? And about something you bought last time or something. Was it? Is that what it was, Bucky? I'm lost if that's what it was. Let me know, Bucky, if that's what it was. If that's what it was, Bucky. Was it? Bucky? I don't know if Bucky's here. I'm forgetting. That's a lot going on. And Mary Warren, did you ever hear, if you're here, did you ever hear from Chatty Texas Girl? Because she said she couldn't reach you, but then I sent her back an email and said make sure she has your right email because you said you didn't get anything, so I don't know. That's a lot going on everywhere it is, and boy, am I exhausted from it. But I think that girl, it's better news than I had thought. But I don't know. It sounds like there's some bad stuff going on. So I hope she's all right and gets home. So anyway, what's going on? Let's see who's here. Hello, Lisa L. Hi, Ann Rose. Oh, Bucky Ann is here. So Bucky Ann, is that who it is? It's Chris Ree. Linda, thank you for being a sergeant member for 34 months. Okay. I'm going to open up the panel on Slack now because I'm getting a little sleepy. I'm going to be honest. It's been a long day's night. I should be sleeping. Gosh, I posted this video and then I didn't hit enter. Oh my gosh. My own worst enemy. Okay. Wow, that was fast. That was freaking fast. You didn't waste any time. That was fast. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't even know how you got in that fast. I don't know if you guys already covered this, but I was just reading about the couple in New York who were just arrested for the death of a 3-month-old boy When asked, the father said he shook it by mistake, but they threw the baby on the side of the highway. What way, Angel? Let me see. New York couple. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, sorry, I don't see it.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
Hello, Sharon.
Hello.
Hello. What's up?
Hello. What's up?
Yeah. Okay.
Me.
Finally.
Hmm?
Yeah, I said finally.
Oh, I've been up.
Okay, because people have been asking.
I was in earlier.
That was real early what the word came in the very beginning.
Yeah, it's true.
It's been a long
I've
time.
been sewing.
People just walk away and leave that baby in a mouth. They won't die from crying. I don't know, Marianne. People are crazy. I don't even see anything about it, though. White Angel, I don't see anything about it. If you have a link, you can email it to me. I just don't see it. Father's name. What? Damien. Father's name ID Damien? Or is Damien? Yeah, I need more than Damien. What's the last name? That sounds, yeah, I need more. New York is a big place. Where in New York did it happen? Oh, Damien Kanager. This is Bronx. Yeah, I did see the thing in the Bronx. Father of a 3-month-old girl who was found dead in a trash-strewn, wooded area was turned in by his own dad after allegedly confessing that he panicked when he discovered his daughter stiff and cold in her bed. Damien Commager, 23, was taken into custody after his father said that he consulted with a priest and decided he had to do the right thing and call the police about the death of his granddaughter, little Genevieve Rosalind Commager. I'm just trying to process this, Donald Commager, 47, said. He told me the baby was doing a lot of crying. She wouldn't stop crying. He said he just shook her and laid her down, and he lay down and went to sleep, and he got up and he reached for her and she was stiff and her body was cold. He panicked. He told his girlfriend, I think she's dead. The tragic girl's body was discovered at 8:25 p.m. Sunday at West 161st Street and the Major Deegan Expressway, not far from the transitional housing shelter she lived at with her dad and 20-year-old mother. The baby's dad was charged with murder and concealment of a corpse Monday night. The baby's mom, Ivana Paoluzzi, was later arrested, charged with concealment of a corpse and disturbing governmental administration. Wow, look at the little baby. According to sources, David Commager allegedly admitted that he shook and slapped the baby on May 14th. because she wouldn't stop crying. He allegedly said he didn't want to take her to the hospital, and she became unresponsive because she had marks around her neck he feared would raise suspicion. Later that morning, the girl was stuffed in a bag and dumped in a wooded area near Yankee Stadium, where she would be found more than 2 weeks later.
Oh, man.
They put the baby in a book bag, and they took her to the wooded area. That's like that one couple that did that in the South State or something. Damian Comminger recalled his son telling him over the phone. Let's see. David, who's originally from Louisiana, met the baby's mother while traveling in Switzerland, her native country, and the couple moved to New York City in December, shortly before Genevieve was born in February. The elder, Comminger, said Genevieve was his first grandchild, and although he never met her in person, he would call her or FaceTime her. And his son and the baby every other day at his home in Louisiana. Comminger said his son told him about the baby's death shortly before 7 a.m. on Sunday. He just said the baby was gone. The baby was dead. He said he struggled with the decision to call the police. He struggled with the decision to call the police after his son allegedly told him what happened. I called my pastor before I made the phone call. We prayed, and he told me that he can't tell me what to do, but I should do the right thing. And that's when I made the call. This was my grandbaby. He said cops allowed his son to call him briefly late Monday afternoon. The cops let me talk to him. He said, I'm scared. Damien struggled with mental illness and is diagnosed with bipolar and schizophrenia. As a child, his dad said he had several prior arrests in the Pelican State on assault, domestic violence, and criminal impersonation charges dating to 2021. Donald Comminger said he took custody of his son when Damien was just 3 months old and raised him until he turned 17 and ventured out to see the world. I'm hurting, Comminger said. I just want everyone to know my son loves his daughter.
Still baby's dead.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm so tired. I don't know why. Yeah, it's very sad. I am exhausted. I think I'm going to call it a night, you guys. I really am. I'm absolutely exhausted. I have to go and just relax. But thanks for coming in. See you tomorrow's Tuesday, and Tuesday, yeah, the 30th, May 30th. So we'll do something. We're also going to do our Patreon karaoke.
Really?
Yeah, maybe on Thursday. All right.
Yay!
So we'll try to get that arranged. All right, and don't forget we've got our Patreon giveaway, and I'd say we're going to do a drive for 30 new Patreons. 30 new Patreons, and when we get to 30 new Patreons from right now, we will have the giveaway for one of the Coach wristlet wallets, and for the membership, I have to figure out how that the giveaway is going to run completely on the blog. So from this point on, we'll do the 30, and for members, I think we'd like to see 40 new members, and then we will do the giveaway for the other one. All right, and there's Margot. But I'm going to call it a night right now. And I'm going to tell y'all, I know nobody, so no shame. Oh, you have no shame? Okay. All right, no problem. Anyway, and yeah, and Senrisa, you are a Patreon, so you are all good to go for karaoke. All right, and you'd be entered in the wallet giveaway. All right, everybody, we're going to call it a night right now, but we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody take care. God bless. Prayers for all. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
Good night, everybody.
Night.